About, what, 8 weeks since our first hurricane, and everything came together last week. We went out and I've got several bids, first of all, on putting up a fence. I had bought the material. I bought about $800 worth of material. These 4x4s are 18 bucks a piece, and these pickets are like $2.50, $3 a piece. And I went out and bought like 200 pickets, and I bought 15 or so of the 4x4s. So I spent like a bunch of money, 700, 600 bucks. And they wanted to charge me, the cheapest bid I got to put this fence up was $2,000. I'm like, no. I watched too many videos on people building vans, building their own homes, building their own cabins, building their own vehicles. I'm like, and I'm an aircraft mechanic by trade and an auto mechanic. So I said, I'm not gonna pay somebody $2,000 to build a fence. My son-in-law came up with the idea. We put a level on the last two fence pickets, then we put in the third one. Then we do the same thing over and over again. And we keep a level on it horizontally and vertically. And that way we try to keep them straight. We had one little issue right here, but other than that, this thing came out beautifully. The top is level as level can be. So that's one project we're working on. Next, the guy who we've been waiting to find a contractor to do the roof. He showed up this weekend, and he's going to get started Tuesday, I believe it is, taking off the tarp, taking off the old shingles, repairing what needs to be repaired on the roof. As you can see, it got caught with a tree right here. So he's going to repair that, and everything's going to be coming together next week. The insurance company we're with has been great. One big project we got, me, my son, and my son-in-law, we got to tear this down, get rid of all this old oak wood I had saved for when we cut down an oak tree. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to clear this whole spot out right here. And I think I'm going to put a storage building here. I'm not sure. I don't want to mess up our view, because this originally was a sunroom where we were sitting, kind of look out and see what was going on in the neighborhood. And I put the storage building right there, and I kind of blocked our view. So I want to relocate that storage building. Well, that one's total. I got to get rid of that as well. But I got to relocate my storage building and find me something else, another storage building. Hey, Ma.
Hey.
What you got?
Can't tell nobody.
Oh. My mother-in-law just showed up. She got a surprise of some sort. So I was doing a YouTube video. Oh, that looked like a gumbo. Oh,
They already done.
All right, you cooked those?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You might wanna warm them up, but I don't know.
All right.
I think so. I don't know.
I put them in the hot logic and steam them. You kind of warm them up a little bit.
They good.
Yeah. All right. How you learn how to cook those?
You put them in. My sister cook them all the time.
All right.
Put them in the water and boil them up. I put the seasoning in on them, and take them out and melt the butter, and I put some lemon on it, and then
All right.
butter.
All right.
Just a little salt there.
All right.
Look at me.
I see that. So you got butter all over you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take this in the house, and I'm gonna put them in the hot logic and warm them
Okay.
up. And I'm gonna finish doing my little video and finish doing my little work.
All right, then.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay.
That was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, this way, 'cause time is quick.
Yeah.
That's why I came around this way.
Oh. Did I not just tell y'all everything is coming together beautifully? That was not planned. That was not rehearsed. I'm back here in the backyard making a video, and my mother shows up with freaking crabs. Oh my God, the entire crab legs, a whole bowl just for me. She was like, don't tell anybody. And they won't find out about it until they watch this freaking video. I'm telling you, man, sometimes we've had a really rough year, but man, sometimes if you're resilient, things just tend to work themselves out. You've heard the saying, sometimes things just can't get any better, any worse. When you're at the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. Now, as I was saying, I'm going to stop ranting. One other change we're going to make. Everything back here on the back deck, I had my table and, all my cooking utensils, and we're going to kind of change some things up. My wife said she really liked the deck when we took everything off the deck to evacuate so it wouldn't become debris and be blowing around all over the place. To find a good angle. Yeah, it wouldn't be blowing around all over the place. We took everything off the deck, and except the two except the deep freezer. And of course the deep freezer didn't go anywhere. It could have with 150-mile-an-hour winds. So we're gonna kind of leave the deck barren once we finish with, I got Quikrete down there. I got some things down there that I'm using right now to put up my fence and help in the recovery process. But once that's done, we're gonna put nothing back here but 2 rocking chairs and the TV and a fan. We're gonna kind of leave this deck bare. And we're probably gonna do some improvements to the deck, like put a railing up. But now, I've carried on enough. The purpose of this video, if y'all seen in several of my videos, y'all seen this table. This table has been astronomical in putting up the fence. Now you go, Rosie, how did a fishing table help you put up a fence? Well, when I put up a fence post, my 4x4, I dig my hole. Well, the 4x4 is back there. When I put up a 4x4, I dig my hole. I dig my hole about 2 feet deep, and I got the coolest freaking hole diggers that you can find. I had never seen these before. Y'all see that? These hole diggers actually have the measurements on it. So I usually dig down to about, 30 inches or so. So I'm about a little bit past 2 feet, about 2.5 feet deep. And when I put my Quikrete, my concrete in the hole, I use a 40-pound bag. I pour water in the hole. Then I pour in about a half a bag of the Quikrete. Then I pour water. I finish filling the hole up with water. I don't mix mine. I don't pre-mix it. The only advantage to pre-mixing Quikrete is it sets up faster. It takes about an hour to set up when you pre-mix it. It takes about 3 hours to set up when you pour the water in the hole, because the water has to kind of dry, everything has to dry up in the hole, and the water has to kind of evaporate and sink into the ground. So it takes longer for it to set up. The way that this table has helped me, as y'all seen in previous videos, y'all know this table. I hook my water hose to it, and I got running water. And it drains out right there in the drain. Now, when I'm digging a hole, I take this table around the yard with me. I got a 100-foot water hose. I take the table around the yard with me. I use the table to support when I'm cutting a small piece of wood. I use the table to, when I need to put the water in the hole, instead of carrying a bucket around with me or going and find the water hose or accidentally, having the water hose and tripping over it or whatever, I take the table with me to each hole. I cut the water on and I let the drain water run in the hole when I'm digging the hole. Once it's full, I simply cut it off. I got my paper towel there. I got a place to keep my water, to keep me hydrated. Even if I have a snack out here, I can sit down at my table, have a snack. I don't have to leave my work area. That is what I call repurposing. Now, as a caveat, I found several hacks during this fence process. So what we're gonna do, I have been threatening. I've done a couple of videos on Wednesdays, but here's what I'm gonna do. From now on, not every Wednesday, but several Wednesdays a month, I'm going to drop a video. We're gonna call this Worry-Free Wednesday. Not that we won't have anything to worry about, but we're not gonna worry about content. We're not gonna worry about the YouTube algorithm. We're simply gonna drop whatever video I wanna drop, whatever video y'all may suggest in the comment sections. We're just gonna forget about the YouTube algorithm, because with the YouTube algorithm, they're really searching for your niche. And once you gain a niche, that's when they start pushing you. I want my 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, 5,000 maybe. I want my subscribers to just be happy. I want them to subscribe to the channel because they like a certain thing, like the Hot Logic. They like the Big Easy Turkey Fryer. They like my Jeep upgrades. And whatever they like about the channel, I want to keep them coming back. And I want to keep that core audience. So on Worry-Free Wednesdays, we're going to just drop something. And if you don't like what we're dropping that day, then you don't have to watch that video. But stay tuned at some point on Wednesdays, worry-free Wednesdays, when we don't worry about the content and we don't worry about the YouTube algorithm, we're going to drop, on one of those Wednesdays, we're going to drop a video that's going to interest you. I have all kind of hacks. I learned a couple of hacks when I was putting up the fence. I learned a couple of hacks when I was tearing out the sheetrock in the house. I bought a couple of components that I had never used before. For example, I had seen a reciprocating saw before. And if you don't know what that is, that's a single blade saw, electric, and it just kind of vibrates back and forth. It doesn't take a complete rotation like a chainsaw. I had to use that to get roots out of several of those holes when I got ready to put in my poles to put up the fence. I got to use a reciprocating saw. I can show y'all how that works. So Wednesdays are going to just be fun, informative. Sometimes we may get serious on Wednesdays. They may be about exercise, whatever comes to heart. Mondays will remain to be about reviews mainly, cooking, and doing some camping and glamping with the Jeep. And sometime in 2021, and hopefully it goes better than 2020, Tanya and I are going to get a pull-behind camper. And boy, things are going to take off when we get our camper. Y'all going to see some cooking and some glamping going on. Woo-woo! But anyway, fam, I have taken up enough of y'all time. I just wanted to share that video with y'all. I probably won't even edit this video much because I just want to get down to the nitty-gritty, show y'all what's going on. We're safe. We're good to go. We made it through 2 freaking hurricanes. I guess that's what 2020 stands for. 2020, 2 hurricanes in 1 freaking year within 6 weeks. Go figure, man. But in the next video, hopefully y'all will see. No, not in the next video, cause I'm dropping this one Monday, and Wednesday you're gonna have a video with one of my hacks. I think it is. We're gonna drop that. Then we're gonna drop videos with the following video. I think I bought a new component that's gonna help us when we go camping. And within the next 2 weeks or so, the video I've been promising y'all. And whether you like this kind of thing or not, I'm dropping the video giving y'all a detailed look at the Jeep. And I'm telling y'all, I've done some things with this Jeep that you would never freaking imagine. That Jeep, I can sustain myself in that Jeep. If I were a, say, contractor, aircraft contractor or whatever, and I was going out of town to help people recover from the hurricane, I could literally live in my Jeep indefinitely. Trust me. So y'all gonna come, give me 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And y'all gonna come back and you're gonna see an awesome video whether you're into that type of thing or not. All right, fam. I know I bored y'all enough, but I just wanted y'all to see that table, what it's capable of, how to repurpose things. Never get stuck in a rut. If you like this video, give her a thumbs up. If you didn't, give her a thumbs down and a brief reason why in the comment section. If you love what we're doing here, this and that, consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos. It's your boy Rosie. Y'all have a great day, a great week, and a great rest of this 2020. Oh, and it's, I almost forgot. It's November's right around the corner. All the Big Easies are coming out. The turkeys are coming out. Y'all get ready. Your boy going to be serious this year. Peace.